Do you see here? Hi guys and gals. Well, it's pretty much my usual Sunday vlog. And what time is it? It is 11:30. Walking around. Just finished actually making a recipe in the Instant Pot with turkey breasts. I took 2 boneless turkey breasts, which were 1 kilo each, so that's a bit more than 2 pounds each. And I made a sausage stuffing and put it in the middle of the 2. Basically made a sandwich, we could say, and tied up the 2 turkey breasts and cooked it about high pressure about 30 minutes and just let the pressure release naturally, which took about 10 minutes. Right now I just got it warming and keeping warm in the oven, and I'll be making some mashed potatoes and celery root, the round ones, so a mixture of that, and some asparagus with gravy, of course, and a bit of cranberry sauce. No, it's not Thanksgiving, but felt like having something like that. Bit of comfort food, yeah. So anyway, I hope you're all well. I was wondering, actually, I've been receiving some I was going to say close to spam mail, but it's a little bit worse than that. The last 2 weeks, actually, a bit in the direction of this phishing. Maybe you've had that before. It's a bit like a ransom mail. I work on a Mac, and by the way, just to keep for those who like to know the technical details, and. Actually, this one was surprising because the first time I got the mail, the title, the subject of the mail was a really, really old password. I mean, I'm talking about a password that I had used many years ago. And if you do realize that over the last years, there have been sites that have been hacked. I mean, major sites like Dropbox, like the MyHeritage Ancestry genealogy site, certain airlines, and even, well, of course, Facebook and so on. But I was looking and I was saying, okay, and since it was sent to a particular mail, which I knew had no relation in principle to some sites, I kind of like thought, okay, does this have to do with with a really, really old hacking? Because every now and then, if something like that happened, especially many years ago, you would be advised that your account had been, that the accounts had been compromised. Please change your passwords, which I had done at the time. Now, having said that, all those passwords and emails were now known to the hackers. Not that they could automatically do anything with them, or maybe they could, and try and make ransoms and things like that. So I looked it up and found more or less a form letter. Some I don't remember which site it was on, but it could have been USA Today, but I don't remember. That pretty much had to the word, except for the password and my email. To the word, the letter that was sent to me. Now, that letter that was sent to me was actually rather interesting. It was kind of saying that you might not know me, but we know you very well, and that they had filmed me doing illicit things, of course, on my webcam, and that if I didn't pay, within like the 24-hour period or something like that, to a certain Bitcoin code, it was something like 2,000 or more euros, which is approximately $2,000, I guess. That they would put very compromising pictures of me on sent to my contacts. Well, I thought, okay, that'll be interesting in a way, because I'd like to see what editing program they'll be using if they start sending compromising pictures, because they'll have to do that. But anyway, you know, it was, and then I just deleted it. About 3 days later, I got another mail, always by somebody else, of course. There's always some type of fictitious name and whatever, but I didn't even bother to read it. I read like the first words, like, you know, like you didn't take us seriously or something like that. So I deleted that one. And then it's been a whole week. And then there was another one this morning. I didn't read it at all. I just deleted it. What I do know from what I read online is that it was a rather popular fishing thing a few years back, which seems to be coming back, maybe because of the you know, the confinement or whatever, that people are more home, hackers as well, and have more time to do these things. I don't know. Anyway, of course, two possibilities. One was just was mentioned, you know, just do nothing. And, you know, I mean, what are they going to do, basically? And one thing for sure, do not give them any money, because like anything like that, you do not help yourself by giving money. Then there was the third possibility, was to forward the mails to the police. And then the note was, which serves almost nothing, because usually, you know, these hackers or what are in different, well, I was going to say third world countries or what, you know, that you can't really get to them. I guess what I did read though is that the only thing is that these Bitcoin references could maybe help people to track down. But anyway, so yeah, have you ever had anything like that? I mean, aside from, you know, the usual, we call them the Nigerian mails or what, you know, where you get a mail and say that somebody has got a lottery ticket or something, but they need your help, and you know, if you send all your bank details and so on, you'll help them. Anyway, kind of amusing, but a little bit unnerving anyway, because I mean, you see it and you say, wait a minute, that is a password that I had used at one time. Having said all that, I would say that if you ever hear of a site where you have been or are that is being compromised, yeah, do go and change those passwords as quick as possible, and probably get what we call the dual security or two-stage security system, where you log in and then you get if you have a cell phone, they'll send you a text message or something like that, or, you know, a second thing where they'll give you a second code. And so if you're the person doing it from afar, you'll be able to act on that. And if you are not that person, well, you won't get the code and you won't get in. I mean, you can even do that with Amazon, for example. Anyway, things like that. So a little bit of chatting. Let me see, how many minutes? 8.5. Try not to go over 10 this time. Yeah. So anyway, as you can notice I'm walking around the house, and I actually, as soon as we get there, I've got a beer on the windowsill, which as soon as this vlog is finished, I'm going to continue walking, and if I get thirsty as I walk around, I take a sip of beer. Yeah. Oh boy. Maybe that's what should be sent online. Yeah. Oh, will I ever be happy when this is all over though? You know, to get to talk with the grandkids again and so on. Let me move on. I'm coming up to those 10 minutes and I really don't want to go over, but I probably will for a few seconds again. Okay, so here we are. And there's that beer on the windowsill. Okay, DC signing off, everybody. Take care. Hope you're all well. Bye-bye.